let's see here. We got Scary Comp 102 from bizarreBub. Let's jump right into it.
On March 2nd of 2025, a woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would film something very unsettling while moving in. Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire moving in process.
That might be too loud,
But then one day, while making a video, she records this.
How's that? Is that good? True. Oh, really? Oh, that's fucked.
No, I don't remember. Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
Oh, that. Hey, yo! Wait. That's fake.
Oh, man.
That's fake. Okay. As much as like it seemed real for a bit.
Please get out of my apartment.
Watch. Watch here. The door opens itself. The door fucking opens itself, dude. Hang on. Let me text Cass. You can tell I'm a professional, huh? But nah, that's fake.
A man who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked
Everything
in
sounds
after
good
seeing
then,
the door
Cass?
was unlocked.
Voice
Now, while it's
to
unsure if
video
they caught
ratio?
him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
How's that? Is that good?
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Now, thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and
So
immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter,
I think
nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, "I have no words to explain this." While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Look, I'm gonna be real. If they just kept it so that it was just the intruder, that would have been good for a spooky video. That would have been scary. I think humans are way more scarier than any spectral being. Absolutely. Humans can do damage to you. They really can. There's a lot more evidence of that. Has he done your video yet, Mish? I don't know. Hopefully. But that's why we're watching bizarreBub. I'm going to do Nuke's Top 5 after this. Only because Nuke's Top 5 is like even more ridiculous. Like really ridiculous. So we'll do that. But yeah, that's why we're doing bizarreBub, to see if he uses that video. I'm going to be excited if it happens. The thing is, if my video doesn't make it and this does, I would actually be slightly offended. I'm not gonna lie. Would be offended. Okay. I mean, the house is a good vibe for this kind of shit, though. This looks like the type of house that would have something going on. Oh shit, I see it. Oh fuck, I didn't even see that for a second. Right here. Someone's got some pointy ass cheeks. I mean, I think that's creative. That was really well done. Make the dog go nuts. Oh shit, you're right. Oh no, we should probably change that, huh? Should probably change that. Thanks for the catch. Because I would have never have even seen it. Okay, so like, I think that's really creative. I think that's really cool. Just trying to think how they did that. If that isn't real, how did they do it?
As it seems, the intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment. On her bed, this happens.
Doesn't
An
look like it's
indentation
VFX
begins
or
to
anything.
form, as if someone
I
had
got you.
gone on the
Hell
mattress.
yeah.
But
Thanks,
then
guys.
another imprint begins to emerge, causing Jeanette to freak out. Understandably, she scurries over to another corner of the room while trying her best to remain calm. From here, we can barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police
there's another
and spends the
person?
night at her neighbor's. And yes, her cat also came along. Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no explanation for what occurred in this video.
Does this
However,
happen before
this wouldn't be the
she
first
gets
time that
broken
something
into
like
or
this has
something?
happened.
If that's the case, if this is like on the same day that she got broken into, that's hella fake, hella sus. That's a lot of events going on in just one span of time.
Given both incidents, the question is begged, just what is going on with Jeanette's new place? And why is it that something unusual takes place during a break-in? She continues to share videos of her moving-in journey, but thankfully, no new intrusions have occurred since then. As always, let me know your thoughts on this
he's
one.
hiding in the walls. No, that was alright. That was alright. I like that
In
imprint.
the following video,
The way they
a
did
young
it was
girl
pretty
is playing the
creative.
game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
The sky is blue
Rolled a net.
and I see you.
Although nothing is seen, she swears that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens
Yeah,
when you play the game
pareidolia
that
be
she was
strong,
playing.
you know.
It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record a floating face on camera. Now, seeing how scared and shaken up she was, her parents deemed it necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house. But despite this rule, she continues to play the game.
I can imagine how that would go down. No, bitch, you cannot play that demon summoning game inside. Do it outside. Take the demon outside, not in the house. Oh, that's so funny. But he did it first? Damn.
Sky is blue and I see you.
Holy fuck. That is brutal, dude. That is fucking brutal, dude. I can tell, like, the kids probably have all this, like, pent up adrenaline through their body and everything. Scared as shit. And fucking dad kills them by a heart attack. Good dad. Base dad. That's what I would do.
Although having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this game. So, she plays it with her.
What do you do?
You
Couldn't
go,
find
the
one.
sky is blue, move down and say, and I see
I'm a look.
you.
No worries, dude.
And you want to
All
look
good.
for a baby's face.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling
That's what I did.
and slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue.
Like before,
So I
nothing
always have this
appears.
in, like-
But one night, when Vicky decides to
hang
play
on.
the
Have
game
I
with
got the right
every
mouse?
room
Got the
inside,
right mouse. I do find it interesting, but there's always all these rules and regulations around like ghosts and shit, and it's really interesting. If ghosts truly are real, now as much as I want them to be real, sorry, this rice is bomb. As much as I want them to be real, if a ghost can physically slam a door, if a ghost can talk through a spirit box, but it can also whisper to you, like, what is the consistency in these rules? And why are we afraid of something that can't even lift a plank shit? Why does it need all these specifics for it to be able to be observed? And we're meant to be scared of it? I'll show you guys some videos in a sec of me and my mate going out to some quote-unquote haunted places to try and do the same thing. It was quite funny, actually.
At the house, since no one else was home, this happens.
The sky is blue, and I see
On one
you.
foot. That's fair, though. That's fair. Why is it just a random balloon there?
The sky is blue, and I see you.
See, I don't like this, but I like this at the same time. The gimmick is interesting. It's like a kid's game. And it failing twice in a row like that means we're about to get jump scares right now.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
I heard someone in the background. Ah! No, sorry, I wanted to jump scare everyone.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Okay, I do like the build up though. For it to be spooky, that's pretty good.
The sky is blue, and I see
The jump scare
you.
can happen at any time now.
Vicky was completely shaken up by
Her
what occurred
scream
inside
actually
her
made me
bedroom.
jump a little bit.
Her chandelier had somehow detached itself from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, considering that the chandelier was securely mounted.
Was
The only
it?
way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought
Is
it
she
down.
a
But
chandelier
even then,
architect?
the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether a coincidence or not, the sudden falling of the black fixture had sent her running in a panic frenzy. It's no wonder why Vicky hasn't played the game since then. Now, it isn't sure if playing the game had any
If you had a successful summoning, right, and you caught it on camera like she supposedly did here, why the fuck would you not do it again? And you say, oh, but it's dangerous. She might. Well, all it can do is drop chandeliers so far. That's all we have seen. And on top of that, too, I've seen YouTubers do so much more dumber shit, like shooting each other with a Desert Eagle just for clicks. Spoiler alert, they died. Double spoiler alert, they got the clicks. Not the way they wanted, though. So, like, why would you, like, why don't we have a Johnny Somali of the spirit realm, is what I'm trying to say.
anything to do with what occurred. But until more people share their experience playing the game, this footage will continue to remain unexplained. In the following video, Diana Sudi and her brother are freaking out after seeing many police cars pulling up to their backyard.
Right.
One that now looks like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right. What the hell is...
I do love me some good old rubbernecking. Not gonna lie.
Here.
A couple weeks back, we had something similar. Dude was trying to outrun the police, and he drove right into my neighbor's driveway to try and lose them. Fucking idiot didn't realize that the police was like right behind his bumper, basically. So he goes into the driveway thinking he lost the police. And yeah, no, he just ended up being boxed in by the police, and I'm just sitting there on the top floor just watching through my parents' bedroom window, because it was the best view of the action, just sitting there rubbernecking. It was great. So yeah, I think it's fun. Rubberneck all you want. If you die, you can't blame me though.
It appears that all the policemen are checking out this
So that was a very TLDR way. Basically, yeah, after he ended up getting aggressive towards the cops. I think he had a gun in the car, but he didn't draw it. because we end up having armed defenders, which is basically what you guys call SWAT afterwards. But yeah, no, like honestly, like if it's got nothing to do with me, I'll rubberneck. It's interesting. I like to be that petty, but you know, you got like that water cooler talk at work. I'm not a part of the water cooler talk. I'm the really like autistic bitch that's behind the cubicle, behind the water cooler listening in.
Trailer. Something about it must be worth examining because, as it seems, a lot of cops are going inside. According to Diana, the trailer belongs to her father and he's been renting it out to someone. However, the person living inside has not left the trailer for more than a week, which is why the police are here. They're conducting a welfare check to see if the man inside is okay.
That's a bit more than a welfare check, dude. That's more than a welfare. I have not seen a welfare check that has flashing sirens. What?
Discovered something rather unfortunate.
They knew.
They're doing a check.
The man had passed away. Now it's worth
they already
mentioning
knew.
that during this recording, Diana and her brother didn't know the man had passed. They were just recording all the commotion that was going on in the backyard. But as they got closer to the trailer, Diana captures something that she can't explain. The following is her footage. Watch closely.
I'm
Right there.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Wait, they're going up.
Did you guys see it? Did you see it? Oh, I saw it. Did you guys see it? Yeah, I'm sure they'll get the red circle out in a sec for everyone to make it obvious.
So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
Wait, there's another one? What do you mean? Okay. So here's another thing. Here's the thing that really, really pisses me off about ghosts. This is a prime example of that. So my understanding and what bizarreBub said is that this was some dude that was renting this out that passed away. Why the fuck is it a little girl ghost? What's this phasmophobia logic going on right now?
oh my gosh.
Holy shit, what the hell?
They're coming
Are they calling something in?
out.
Going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like a nap?
I know the exact technique that was used here too. Because I was attempting to do this technique in the footage I was going to send bizarreBub. It's a literally you just overlap two videos, or in this case probably a PNG, over the video, and you just blend it in a bit. I had somewhat success with it, but the problem was the camera wasn't held perfectly straight, so there was too much ghosting and it didn't look right.
Check or something.
But to be fair, this is quite ghosty too. Like a lot of the lines and shit are ghosty, so maybe that's the exact technique. I don't know. Feels like it.
Neither Diana nor her brother had noticed the small figure. They don't recall ever seeing the silhouette from the recording, which makes them think that it was never there to begin with. However, the video shows otherwise. Something was actually there, but for some reason, they couldn't see it in person. But of course, the strangest part about this is the figure itself. At some point, the figure disappears behind a policeman.
Whoa.
Ah, that's a lot of cops.
To Diana, this might explain why the silhouette was completely elusive to them. Now, while this whole incident
Or maybe
creeps
it's
her
the
out, it
large
doesn't
amount of
compare to what
flashing
happens when
lights,
she and her
maybe?
father decide to go inside the trailer a few days after this occurrence. But Diana regrets helping him because, while checking it out, this happens.
Oh. You brought your phone.
Why is she heavily breathing? It's like she already knows something's up. Either A, she's acting, or B, she's fat, or C, she knows it's haunted. I'm willing to go with B though, because I think that's funnier.
Hey.
Get ready. Could be a little smelly.
It could be a little smelly after the dead body that was in my RC.
Oh my goodness.
God, that's foul.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh my god.
How old was this guy? What was that? A bird? Squall! What was that? Yeah, it's a bird. Bird up!
A lifeless crow suddenly falls out from an open cabinet, scaring the living daylights out of Diana. Although not sure how it just suddenly fell out, she has no words for what she finds
It
while
looked like
being
it was
inside the
dropped,
trailer.
like
What she
straight down.
uncovers has left her beyond spooked. Watch.
This feels set up in a lot of layers. Just step over the... Why are we blurring alcohol? Is there piss in there? Is that his piss jugs? Dude, he's a gamer? He got piss jugs!
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
Okay, so this brings me into another point that I hate about fucking ghost rules, right? So how does ghosts work? There's like a rule where they haunt the place that they died. There's a rule where they can attach to you. And there's a rule where, and this is the rule that this video is using, is that they can just appear anywhere as long as it's related to the situation somehow, even if it's this loose. Unless the kid's corpse is in the car somewhere.
While it may seem
If this turns out that there's a second body in this thing, that will be nutty.
like nothing significant, these handprints are the reason why Diana hasn't been able to come back to this trailer. It didn't immediately click for her, but after going home and watching this video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who
Those
then
are
told
some
her
big-ass
exactly what she was
handprints, right?
thinking.
They look
While
pretty
looking back at
big.
the video she took days before, she couldn't help but notice the size of the figure. Its stature is similar to that of a child's.
Yeah, we
Could
know.
it be,
We're not
as Diana
blind.
thinks,
Thanks,
that the
bizarreBub.
figure may have been the spirit of the man's child? Given what occurred on this night, she feels that its appearance was unlikely to be a coincidence.
What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
As with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on whether or not something paranormal
No,
was
bizarreBub,
captured.
I want your
But for now,
opinion. Tell
this video
me.
remains a mystery.
Tell me what to think, bizarreBub.
Now, this next video was submitted to me by Rachel K, who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera. The story goes that a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested, they cleaned up the second floor. But right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
I could imagine just dropping all that shit and getting pissed off having to clean it.
Or the vegan sheet. That would be.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
It's so fucking bad acting, dude. Did you guys hear that too? I wasn't the only one that heard that, right, guys?
There was this one time when I was in this hallway and
I have to see that again. So these two here, right? These two right here, they're actually like trying to actually act. And like it was somewhat convincing at first. And I'm just like, okay, maybe it's somewhat real. That's a genuine reaction. But then this chick here.
this one time when I was in this hallway.
This chick here. Dude, let's just say if that is her genuine reaction to trying to run away from a threat, she's the one that's going to die in the movie. What kind of run is that? All right, what's happening? See, this is the perfect type of footage to actually edit because it's perfectly still. You can easily overlap 2 different pieces of footage over this and make it look like there's a ghost. Because all of this isn't going to be touched. There's no actors in scene right now. It's a completely blank hallway. All the actors have ran away like idiots. Did you see it? Do you see it?
Out of nowhere, what looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No.
So, ice cream? Fuck, I'm out of money. No ice cream for me tonight. So, I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but that's not how a footprint would appear from an invisible figure. Would it not be pretty much instant? Like, it just kind of fades in. Like, this is fake as fuck. We can all see that, right?
Other footprints appear anywhere else except here.
I
This
gift
is
the
interesting
sub.
considering the color of the prints. They look
Thank
quite
you so
similar
much,
to
like, for
coloration
the
of
gifted
cat
sub,
litter.
though.
Seeing
It
how
is
close it is to
appreciated.
the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is, though, just how
Twitch is
exactly
taking
did a
all my
pair of
money.
footprints appear without there being someone present? Earlier, the group had heard a strange noise from down the hall. Then moments later, they rush out in a panic frenzy after hearing a loud noise. Rachel K., the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints. After all,
What?
the second
No
floor of this
way.
retirement home is thought to be
I would
haunted.
never have thought that
Whether or not this
that
explains
would
the
be a
footprints remains
connection.
inconclusive. But as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints manifest on the carpet?
I can tell you. I think a lot of people could actually tell you. You take 2 separate pieces of footage, one where it has the spilt sand, and then on the second piece of footage, you put the footprints down, then you overlap the footage, and you make one transparent and fade it into the footage. Boom. Done. Only one thing could make this more spooky. Oh. Ah! Oh!
If you caught something
Did that
creepy on
miss?
camera, or if there's any ghost videos
I think
you'd
it
like me to
missed.
check out and include in the next compilation,
Next
you can
time.
send them over to scaryvideos444 at
Gotta
gmail.com.
be better than that.
That being said, let's get back
I
to
got
the video.
ripped off.
Now, the following video comes from a brother and sister known as Josh and Crystal, who were staying over at a hotel where apparently something happened that neither of them could put into words. It goes without saying, but what happened on this day inside their hotel room continues to keep them up at night.
It's okay. I can see you.
Too fucking powerful.
Come
Yep.
to me.
That's what it is.
Are you a little boy? It's okay.
Oh!
Come here.
That one hit.
It's okay.
Now, while it may seem like nothing much, the rest of the video is what many viewers can't stop talking about. Keep in mind that
Really?
Crystal thinks the shadow is that of a little boy, even though nothing
It
about
looks
it
like
immediately yells it's a
nothing.
small
What are
child.
we on
Past
about, dude?
experiences with the paranormal have led her to believe that this was the spirit of a kid. Viewers, however,
Please get a
couldn't see
sausage
why she
roll
would
one.
think
That would
this,
take off Darren
but
real
after
good.
looking
I have to
closely
commission someone to
and
make one,
noticing
though.
a certain detail, they see it. This is what was caught.
I'll see what kind of free packs are around the place.
I don't know if my
Whoever.
eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth.
Damn, pareidolia be hitting hard, huh?
Is she moving?
You know, to me, it doesn't look like a kid's face at all. It looks like a giant schmeat. It's just a fucking dong, dude. My pareidolia is tuned into dicks.
It's okay.
No,
It's
come
okay.
back, come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight, look straight towards me. No, turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
What? Oh my fucking god, I hate this shit, dude. It's so bad. It's actually so bad.
No, turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Really? Really? So, So what the fuck was up with this bait here? Did we just get baited? On top of that too, the shadows don't even align. It's not the right shadow. Yeah, see here? Boom. See how this line stops right here? Yeah, fucking fake, dude. Because you know what it is? This door, this thing here is on an angle, slight angle. But the GIF that they're using, or the video they're using, only has straight edges, and they couldn't be fucked trying to make the edges a little bit sloped.
For filming, what was thought to be outside was actually inside with them. The little boy, as they believe, was something beyond explanation. But they're not as spooked by this, considering that the hotel they were staying at is well known for having paranormal occurrences.
Really?
As they state, this wasn't the only unexplainable thing that happened to them while being there. In fact, they have more footage of other paranormal occurrences that took place at this hotel, which they plan to release real soon on their channel. So if you're interested, be sure to check out their page. But for now, I'll leave it to you to decide as to what exactly was caught on camera.
So yeah, he does go into this back thing here. See, here it looks fine. Now the shadow's still, like, it looks like you can still see a slight line there, but maybe that's my pareidolia going off. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't, it felt really cheesy. Felt really cheesy.
Now this next video comes from Jordan Bowen, who was home alone when she took this video. It's late at night, and she's watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. This is something that she often does, especially when she doesn't have any company at home. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around, so understandably, she talks to friends via Snapchat to feel less alone. But after sending some videos to them, a friend notices something strange in one of her snaps.
Right.
The following is what she caught without noticing. Take a look.
What do we got? What are we cooking this time, bizarreBub? I didn't see it. I blinked. Oh, that's so dumb, dude. We got a miss.
As it seems, she wasn't alone, or at least not to
It's
her
a slug
knowledge.
ghost, guys.
Initially
Don't
she
worry,
was
it's a
just
slug.
seeing
It's just
things,
come to
she
eat your
now sees
mayonnaise
that it wasn't
and
just all in
all
her
your
head.
shamishki.
Someone or something was actually inside her apartment. It's hard to see unless
Only
you
Hams
look
got
closely, but zooming
started.
in, you can see what looks like a shadowy mass making its way from one room to another. It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage, you can tell that something large is moving.
Yeah, it's
As
a slug.
someone in the comments noted, whatever this is,
Check your fridge. I
looks
guarantee
like
the
it's hunched
mayonnaise
over
is gone.
while moving stealthily across
Guarantee
the
it.
apartment. Whether a person or thing, it did not want to be seen, or at least it seems like that. While not much else is known about this footage, or if Jordan has caught anything else in her apartment, the video on its own is pretty creepy. So then, just who or what was seen inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
I think it's funny. Dude, if mine
At around
doesn't
5
make it, I'll be
a.m.
upset.
on August 14 of 2015,
I don't think it'll be in this
a
video,
fire
though.
breaks out inside a
So
school
it looks like he
building.
uploads monthly.
Many firemen arrive on the scene, while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging inferno before them.
Yo, dude,
The
that's
school in
cool.
question is known as Red Crow Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place, something strange was caught on camera. Now, some reports indicate that the fire was started by an arson who has not been identified to this.
Wouldn't it be wild if they, like the camera people, started the fire? Wouldn't that be absolutely wild? I set fire to school so I can film a spooky video.
Day. Others, however, say that the fire was caused by electrical issues. It's unclear what started it, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these kids lost their lives at school as a result of disease outbreaks like measles and
yes,
meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them.
You know what I always wanted to do? Like, this kind of reminds me of a thing I've always wanted to do when I sell a house, right? Where, like, they have this backstory for the school and shit. I want to, like, hide, like, tablets, like clay tablets around the house, like in the attic, in the walls, or some in the garage, buried in the ground, and have like one point to another one, and have like a map and stuff, and have like one that looked like it was had blood on it or something like that, and then have another one be like a sigil, and it's all like just carved in. And then, like, eventually it points to, like, one of the bedrooms, and you rip up the carpet, and there's, like, a fucking, like, huge-ass summoning circle there. And then, like, there's, like, a note saying, 3 kids died here. We sacrificed these 3 kids in the name of whatever, some random Cthulhu god. And then just see, like, all the spooky shit and all the media just come out of it. Do you know how fucking funny that would be? I don't think... Do we live in a country where you have to stay if your house is haunted? I don't know if we do or not. Hold up. Do you have to state if your house is haunted when selling in New Zealand? Because if so, then we could be opened up to lawsuits. In New Zealand, while sellers and agents are legally obligated to disclose claims of hauntings, they must disclose any sensitive information that should be shared with the potential buyers. This includes unnatural deaths or violent crimes that occurred on the property. I mean, I guess. Ghosts and gremlins? What agents don't have to disclose? Okay, hold up. This is from one of our news medias here. You know it's going to be good. Just get to the point. Sandwich hauntings aren't a common issue for agents to face, but there are other issues with properties having dark pasts. If a murder is committed in the property, for example, Norwell says the agent would need to disclose it. Just don't tell them, I guess. If the agent doesn't know, then they don't have to disclose it. They don't need to put it in the marketing material up front, but yes, she said, if someone's really serious about buying a property, then they do need to disclose that. I think it's just the right thing to do. Oh, so it's just all morals. That's all it is? Cool. Good thing most of us don't have that. Says, a good rule of thumb is the neighbor test. You don't want to find out something significant about a property from your neighbor. What do you mean? What? Wouldn't that be the best? What? Are you retarded? As for other issues, Norwell says buyers should ask the important questions, such as whether it's a leaky building. Okay, I only care about hauntings, dude. So, what I gather is, no, we do not live in a country where that is a law. I know in some states in America, you have to disclose if a house is quote-unquote haunted or not.
The video's quality isn't
so here
exactly
we can
HD,
mislead people.
since
I
it
can
was
actually
taken
say
many
pranks and
years
not get
ago.
sued.
But the following is what was caught outside the school building during the fire.
Yeah? Was that ghost come?
It now becomes clear as to why this person was already recording the spot. They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video. Now at first glance, the pale shape looks like a stream of smoke.
Is there a ghost cog? Like, what are we looking at here?
Begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. Or is it just
smoke?
So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds. But that doesn't happen. Instead, it slithers back into the building in a fluid-like motion.
I don't think it slithers back into the building. If you look at it right, you can see
been smoke from the fire inside
that this here is kind of being blown up. You can see like this is like arcing up and out like here, while this is folding under.
At the building.
And here you can see it kind of like snaps off here. I think the wind is blowing on it. I think it is smoke.
It should have been carried away by the winds,
funnel.
But that doesn't happen. Instead,
a sideways tornado, if you will,
in a fluid-like motion, just like a snake. As it appears, it's unknown as to what
I don't think it goes back in the building. I think it literally just
taken in 2015.
Tapers off.
This video has yet to be explained.
I think if I just explained it, then there's your explanation.
This last video comes from a concerned mother who caught footage of something that took place inside her son's bedroom. It was recorded on a security camera on March
I don't
27 of
understand that.
2025.
I don't
when her
understand
son
people
was
putting
taking
Ring
a nap.
cameras inside.
She believes that what was captured
I
had
understand on
something
the
to do with the
outsides.
recent renovations that she's been doing to her house. As she states, we must have disturbed something during renovations. The following is what was caught.
The cat. Fucking hell, man. That's one haunted ass cat. Ghost pussy. Hey, yo! Okay, holy shit. Seeing the kid sitting here now, this bed is a lot smaller than I thought. Holy fuck. I thought this bed was a lot bigger while the kid was like sleeping. I thought the kid was like maybe like 6 or 7, maybe 8. Now he looks like 3-year-old, 4-year-old. And I'm like, oh, this bed is tiny. Really hope that you didn't hurt your child for views. That would be a crime. Just saying.
Natalie, the mother
I mean,
of this
they look
child,
pretty
is at a
violent.
loss for words for what was captured
That
in this
would've
footage.
hurt a little
Her
bit.
son was pulled off the bed. Although it isn't obvious as to what had tugged on her son's leg, it's evident that the cat had sensed or noticed something, because only moments after leaving...
No, dude, you can't say that. You can't say moments later, then you speed up the footage by 5 times. And you say, oh, the cat knew. Dude, that's... Nah, dude. Nah, I don't buy that.
happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one, it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped up motion while the rest of the video plays normally.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited.
Does
If
it?
that's
I don't know
true,
how that
then
footage
this definitely
works.
makes what was captured pretty strange. Now, no further info or updates have been posted since then, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I've never owned a Ring system of any kind. I don't know if you can upload or edit.
Thanks
inside
for
the app.
watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you! Thank you, bizarreBub! Thank you! Thank you! Alright.